Pragati, before we start, let me ask you something weird. Why is it that when we talk in our mother tongue, words just flow, but the moment it's English, our brain suddenly goes, loading, please wait?
Oh my god, yes. It's like my brain turns into an old computer from 2005.
Exactly. And the worst part is, we know the words, we understand the sentence, but we still don't sound natural.
Hmm, we sound like we're translating in our head instead of talking.
Yes, and that, my friends, is what today's episode is about. Not grammar, not fancy vocabulary, but how to speak naturally in English. Welcome back to Daily Communication Star. I am your host Rohan, and today I've invited someone who understands this struggle very deeply, Pragati.
Hi everyone, and Rohan, thank you for inviting me. I already feel attacked by our first question.
Mission accomplished already. Ragati, let's start simple. When people say, I want to speak English naturally, what do you think they actually mean?
I think they don't mean perfect English, they mean English that doesn't feel forced.
Hmm,
Like not stopping after every word, not sounding like a textbook, not feeling scared of making a mistake.
that's interesting because most learners think natural means British accent or American accent.
Yes, which is completely wrong.
Thank you for saying that out loud.
Natural English is not about accent, it's about comfort.
Comfort, I like that word. Let me be honest, Pragati. Most people listening right now, they know grammar rules, they know tenses, some even know advanced vocabulary.
Yes,
Then why do they still sound unnatural?
because they're trying to control English instead of using it.
Oh, say that again.
They're controlling every sentence in their head, checking grammar, checking tense, checking pronunciation.
So basically, they are not talking, they are calculating.
Exactly.
That explains the brain freeze. Here's something that shocked me once. Native speakers don't speak perfect English.
Yes, they pause, they repeat, they say like.
And we think those are mistakes.
But those are natural fillers.
Meanwhile, learners are trying to sound like a written essay.
Which no human actually speaks?
Ragati, here's a mistake I used to make. I used to think in full sentences before speaking.
Oh no, that's dangerous.
Very dangerous. My brain would be like, okay, subject, verb, object, and by the time I finish thinking, the conversation is gone.
Yes, the other person has already changed the topic.
So, what should we do instead?
Think in ideas, not sentences. For example, if the idea is, I am tired today, you don't need a perfect sentence. You can say, today, very tired. And that's okay.
That already sounds more human. You know what's funny? People say, I won't speak until my English is perfect.
Then they'll never speak.
Exactly. English perfection is like a mirage. Another thing people hate is repeating words.
Yes, they think repetition is bad English.
But natural English is full of repetition.
We repeat words, ideas, emotions. That's how conversation flows.
So if someone says, I like this place, I really like it, that's not wrong.
That's natural.
Quick small reminder. If you're enjoying this conversation and still haven't subscribed to Daily Communication Star, your one click supports us a lot. No pressure, just love.
Yes, seriously. One click can motivate creators more than you think.
Let's talk about practice. Most people practice English by reading grammar books.
Which helps, but only to a limit.
Natural speaking comes from listening.
Listening to conversations, podcasts, interviews, casual talks.
Not movies with subtitles glued to the screen.
Yes, eyes reading, ears sleeping.
If you had to choose flow or correctness, what should learners choose?
Flow. Always flow.
Mistakes can be fixed later.
But confidence comes from flow.
So if someone listening right now feels my English sounds robotic, what would you say?
I'd say you're not bad at English. You're just too strict with yourself.
That hits hard.
Relax your mind and your English will relax too.
Pragati, there's one thing we haven't talked about yet. That sudden panic.
Oh, yes.
You're speaking fine, then suddenly your mind goes blank. No words, just silence.
And the other person is staring at you like, are you okay?
Exactly. Why does that happen?
Because your brain switches from communication mode to judgment mode.
Judgment mode?
Yes, instead of thinking, what do I want to say, your brain starts thinking, how do I sound?
That's dangerous.
Very. The moment you judge yourself, natural flow dies.
So the solution is?
Allow yourself to sound imperfect
That's scary for many people.
because they think people will laugh.
But honestly, most people don't care.
Exactly. They care about understanding you, not about your grammar.
Can I share something embarrassing?
Please do.
Once I said, I am boring instead of I am bored.
Oh no.
And the other person said, yes, you are.
See, mistakes don't kill you. They give you stories.
Another big blocker. Translation.
Yes, people think in their native language and translate word by word.
Which never sounds natural.
Because languages don't work the same way.
So, what should we do?
Learn English chunks, not individual words.
Explain that?
Chunks are ready-made phrases, like, by the way, to be honest, I mean, you know what.
These phrases give rhythm.
Yes, they make you sound human.
Here's a surprise tip. Speaking slower actually sounds more confident.
True, people rush because they're nervous.
But rushing creates more mistakes.
Pause, breathe, think.
Silence is not your enemy. Let's talk about practice methods.
My favorite, mirror speaking.
Oh, yes.
Stand in front of a mirror, talk about your day. No script.
At first, it feels weird,
Very weird.
but it builds confidence. You don't need big topics.
Daily life is enough.
What you ate, where you went, how you felt.
Natural English lives in simple things.
You know, some people wait for perfect environment.
Perfect environment never comes.
They'll be 80 years old saying, now I'll start speaking English.
With perfect grammar and dentures.
We notice that
Native speakers make mistakes too.
all the time.
They just don't panic.
That's the difference.
Children learn languages faster.
Because they don't fear mistakes.
They experiment.
They play with words. If you had to give one golden rule for natural English,
Speak to express, not to impress.
that's powerful. Pragati, today's conversation felt real.
Because speaking naturally is real, not perfect.
If someone listening right now feels stuck,
I'd say start messy, stay consistent. Relax.
English will meet you halfway. And with that calm thought, we'll wrap up today's episode of Daily Communication Star. If this conversation helped you even a little, made you feel relaxed about English, then don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to the channel. Your one click truly supports us a lot and helps us bring more real conversations like this.
Thank you for listening. And remember, your English doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be yours.
Beautifully said. See you in the next episode. Until then, keep speaking, keep smiling, and stay confident.